Welcome to today's Playbook Breakdown. Today we're going to be breaking down the UConn Huskies, a playbook that got really popular at the end of NCAA 25 and is back in NCAA 26. Today I'm going to focus on the best formations and plays in here to help you guys win more games, score more points, and just get better on offense in general with some simple concepts and pre-snap reads. If you guys end up liking this video, do me a favor, like the video, comment, sub to the channel. Check us out on Discord and Patreon. We have free calls, tips, and gameplay stuff in our Discord channel. The link will be in the description. The formations we're going to touch on in this UConn Huskies playbook that you guys want to get involved in is going to be pistol trips, split close, something new we have not touched on this year. Very unique. It used to be really good in Madden. Y off trips nasty, and the gate formation, which I have not covered since we broke down the Penn State playbook day one and in the first week of this game being released. So let's jump into this and show you this UConn Huskies playbook. First formation we're going to jump into here, pistol trips. Really good pistol trips set up here. And let's talk about the run plays first. Stretch and zone week are going to be our two best runs. You're going to have the counter, a slam, as well to complement it. But the reason why we're going to like the stretch and the zone week, I like zone week first, is the ability to flip the play with your right thumbstick to the left to the right based on the numbers. You're going to see these guys here on the left with their run block assignments are up the field. So they're going to get up, block the second level. And the good thing is you do not have to hold turbo. You'll accelerate block sheds. But you're just able to kind of go wherever you want here, pick the holes. And, of course, not every run is going to be like that. But you have the ability to cut back and go different directions here, right? So we're going to go left here. See, now we can cut back, go up the middle here, find our spots in the defense. So zone week, then we're going to have the stretch. The stretch is going to work very similar to that. Again, it's just another run. So if you guys are running play cooldown in Dynasty, flip this to the left. You're going to watch these guys go outside, let them choose their blocks for you. And again, we're just kind of able to get out here and make something happen. And again, if you want to run it to the open side of the field, I think this is where you're going to have more opportunity for the comeback, cut back up the middle. But again, halfback stretch, zone week, two really good plays. And then we'll start going into the RPO read Y flat. So once people start committing, bring guys into the box, you're going to have obviously your bubble here to B. And then you're also going to have RB here on the flat. The cool thing you can do is put B here in a flat as well. And you're just going to watch. He's actually going to speed out there and get there really quick. So if they're not playing directly over him, something like this, you'll see here, it allows him just to get outside really, really quick. This is one thing a lot of content creators and people in the community don't want you guys to know about, or they're charging for it. But I think this is something you guys definitely should be implementing. And then, of course, you have the one on the left, the right side as well with the tight end here as, boom, you see they just kind of fall back. This is going to be more useful in the goal line, or if you notice they're doing like a man, like kind of like a cover zero type thing, that RB is really good. And then, of course, you also have the ability, as before, to just hand the ball off and run like we did with zone week and the stretch. So cool little RPO here to add in. And then once you start getting into the pass play portion, right, the number one, if we're going to go in order to complement, is we're going to go PA boot. What I like about PA boot is you can either put here Y on a curl and stem up, or you can just put him on a corner route. And what we're going to do here is take our look. If they're playing flats, and actually we hit the wrong button there, still able to make the catch. Against zone, that guy's going to be open on the sideline. But if we can get another look at this real quick, is you're going to read X and A here. They don't take away the flats. You have X. This is the last time we're going to run it here, but you're going to see this is just going to be super efficient once you guys start mixing in the run here, right? And then you complement the boot, is they're going to be committed down to the run, and it just makes it extremely simple to do here. Now we hit A here on this little route. We get a little broken tackle, but you see we've literally hit every route on the field, and you can do different things with A if you want to. If you want to put them on a post, you can put them on a post, things of that nature. So a bunch of good things you can do here in pistol trips here. And then let's go in to X spot, smash are really, really good plays. I'm going to come in verticals. And one of the things I like doing out of verticals here is I really, really like putting B on a deep crosser instead of that other cross. And then if you want to, you can put kind of Y here on this curl. And we're just going to kind of show here. This is where this little crosser comes into play. One of the things, if you want to open up that, is put A on a drag here. You want to put RB on a text, that's fine. RB can stay in block. I'm going to put Y on this curl here, step him up one. Now we got this drag. He's coming across. Again, we caught it right at the 3 yards. Break the tackle, you get close to 10. And that time we just hit snap by mistake. But this out route from the tight end can actually work pretty well too, just right off stock play if you're trying to quick hike it. And then here, run this one more time. And then here is going to be this curl route that sits right there, right? So we obviously had the drag, but we're just trying to show you that the curl route does have a spot in there where it's going to get opening at zones. And then we will just take one look here at X spot here. I'm going to run this to our quarterback's throwing hand. All you want to do is put B here on a streak. Y, if you want to stem him up, you can stem him up one. I'm going to put X on a zig. You can absolutely keep him on the flat. All you're going to do is it's just delaying how quick he gets to the sideline. So it allows you to really kind of just see, boom, he has a linebacker on him. And we're able to get about 15 yards there. But is what you're able to do here is basically see how quick they're going to get to the sideline. If we just had him on a flat, he's just going to run straight there. I really want to have time to be able to have him cut up the field. So see if we can get any kind of a different look here. Now we got this little curl from our tight end here on the opposite side. And then the last play is just going to be our corner route here, right? Again, just rolling out, give them a chance to get behind those zones. And if they don't play it, again, we had X underneath, take off their quarterback, but typically Y is going to be open on the sidelines. A lot of people are not just running cover 2 in this year's game, so that is going to be an opportunity. But this is going to be the pistol trips. Really good formation. It's probably one of the better pistol sets in the entire game. Split close is formation's been really good in Madden here. And we're going to take a look here at our runs first. We got power O. We have a triple option left, fullback inside. Great if you have a dual running back system. And then you have a read option. But the pass plays in split close are extremely good here. We have all 3 of these plays: close X drag, close halfback wheel, close fullback trail. Nice few plays with PA action here, an X spot, and then we have our drive halfback wheel and mesh spot. So jumping in right away, we're going to go into what I believe is the best play: close halfback wheel. And again, the only adjustment I really may make is you could put B on a slant or a B on a drag. Either one is going to get across the formation extremely quick. So we're always going to look at our underneath routes first. B, our flats to Y and or RB. And then you're going to have X that usually gets in a really nice spot, like right here, against these zones, especially cover 2, cover 4, and even cover 3 underneath the single high safety. But again, we're just going to kind of make our reads here. Just watch this guy, let him come across. And although he's a slower receiver, you see we still got plenty of separation here. Against man, it's going to be very simple. We like this slant. I like re-cornering A and stemming him down. And then you still have your post here. Again, right here. The better receiver that you have is going to have some good separation. If you get a good pass lead, you'll have huge yardage. So again, just watching your reads. Again, quick throws to the sidelines are going to be there. They played man there, so it's a tough little spot. Here, didn't move the guy on the drag or the slant, just kept him on his in route. That's going to beat man all day long. And then, of course, if we get the reads to the flats again here, you see he's wide open despite the defensive end just jumping out and making a play on it. But easy reads. Again, you only need one adjustment. This is going to work fine against Stadium Pulse on any game mode you're playing against on the road. So you don't have to do a whole lot here. So next one we'll go to mesh spot. mesh spot. Again, you got these mesh between these guys. If you want to put B here a deep crosser, you can put them on a post here. And then really, again, your reads are just going to be these two little drag routes. And the reason why we like split close on this is that they line up so compressed. As you notice, they're not being pressed. But if I want to motion this guy out, I can do something like this. And then you see how much more open it allows this drag to be because of the alignment. It pushes the outside corner off the line of scrimmage and allows this to come free wide open. Again, we talked about deep crossers and posts and things of that nature. You got this crosser here. Again, slow as molasses, and we're still able to get a nice little touchdown here. So you still got your checkdowns. You got wheel routes on both sides. You may have spots where you could quick throw these like this, get you a nice little 5-6 yards, maybe more, especially if they're in a match coverage. It can really, really mess it up. Close fullback trail. Again, this is super nice. The reason why we like this is I'm actually quick hike by mistake, but this drag and this Texas route combo is going to be extremely good here. And then you can put this deep crosser on A. If you want to put him on a post, stem him down. And all you're going to do is we're just going to watch this B, A, and then we're going to watch RB here. B and A stretch. Cool. We'll just take this underneath drag. But you see the adjustments are very simple. If you want to put Y on a flat just to get him out there a little bit quicker, you can do that. Again, they just keep giving us the drag. Again, while somebody's open, you just really want to concentrate on that. We'll go somewhere different here just for the purpose of showing the different receivers. Here, those guys fall back. We got this nice little Texas route, and you see that's able to get us 20 yards. So, bunch of easy things to dissect here. Again, we just kind of showed you again with the Texas route. But once you start doing that with the drag and that Texas route and even the flat by Y, it's really going to open up A on that post or that crossing route. Y off trips nasty. Again, super popular out of the Oregon State playbook, and it is just equally as good here. Counter Y inside zone are going to be your two runs here, and then you also have the RPO read Y flat, which everybody loves. RPO reads are great in every year's game. All you're going to do is just read the Y guy. If he's open, you just throw it quickly, pass lead him up a little bit so he gets a little running start upfield. Easy 10 yards. And again, this time they play it. You can just keep it with your running back, get some easy yards. So simple concept, RPO read Y flat. Again, great play to have in this formation with the other plays here. And one of our favorite ones coming out is going to be dagger whip. Dagger whip is just simple. You're going to put B here on a comeback. That's the only hot route you need to make. What we're going to do is you're going to have your check and release from your running back, but it's going to be this high-low between B and RB. If that outside corner, the slot corner, if he drops down, then you're going to have the comeback. If he fades back to the sideline, you're going to have RB underneath. Take a look here. See, he turns his back. We're able to hit this nice little zig route out there for 5-6 yards. So we'll just run it again here. See, now he's going to play tight coverage. We'll pass lead this down, top of the route, easy comeback route. Do that a little bit early. Let's try this one more time here. Here they give us the return of the zig route. Simple, simple. And again, we're not even looking at the left side of the field yet. So now you still got this tight end on the streak. But now you have this nice little curl route. If you have an accurate pass, you see he's just extremely wide open. And it's because of the compressed nature here. So we're going to watch him again. That's how he plays. You see how that corner just really has to come all the way inside because he's running that C route. That's exactly what you're going to want out of this guy. Next play we're going to look at here is slot divide. Slot divide. Again, something super simple. You get this outside corner. We're just going to stem him down. You're going to stem him down, and then we're just going to drag A, put Y on this Texas. Super simple, right? We're going to read the corner, see if he gets outside leverage. If not, you have this drag Texas route combo, and you see he's able to get there, and we're able to get a nice little 20-yard play right off the bat. So stem him down, drag, Texas. Now we watch. Tight end gets wide open. The Texas was open too, but again, you're just making your progressions left, middle, right. So again, simple. Boom. Nice little quick play here. Now we got the running back. It's wide open. Simple simple read. And again, then if you want to get like RB and B into the mix there, RB is going to have his opportunities just depending on the coverage, but put B here on this comeback route here, and you'll see top of the route, and easy possession catch there for a big play. Final play we're going to take a look at here, PA double post. PA double post has a bunch of different setups we can do. My personal favorite is going to be X on a speed out route, A on a streak. Then you just get to put Y here on this nice little flat route. So you have check downs here to Y and to X. You see X is going to win on his speed out, get 6 yards here or more. Again, it looks like he's going to be open again with this man pressure they're playing. But here, and then this is what we really like right here. This post just gets right underneath that streak route of the tight end. But you see, a user's really got to take that away. If he doesn't, even in zone here, take a look, buy some time, he's just going to get there. Now, whether you complete the throw and the quarterback's accurate, a little bit different story. But that it's a very consistent throw here. And if they lock everything up, use your quarterback's legs to scramble. We had some check down routes, but we're just trying to show that deeper shot down the field. So a bunch of things you can do here. PA double post, along with the rest of the plays, makes Y off trip nasty one of the best formations in this UConn playbook. Last formation here in the UConn playbook, the gate formation. Now, we haven't really spoke about this much since our opening week of the Penn State playbook on NCAA 26, but very gimmicky formation, but there's some really good plays in here. We like the screen slant. We like the sprint smash especially. And then, of course, you have your jet wide receiver mid-screen and the jet touch pass. So a bunch of different things you can mix up in here, but we're just going to look something simple, screen slant. Again, you have these 3 linemen to the left. We're just going to watch. If they play it, awesome. We will look at the flat route from RB and the slant from B, or we will just throw it to our screen here if they don't play it. You see, even though they play it, those linemen are out there. It's going to be very difficult. Users really got to play that, or their zone drops got to be set in order for this to really just kind of be stopped here. Here they just kind of ran 3 deep, so we'll just move on to the next play. But again, now you read it, going, everybody pinches down. Because of the alignment, you're going to get this flat route wide open, and then you're also going to get the slant here as well. Got to wait a little bit. There's the slant. Probably my favorite play in the play, sprint smash. Again, we like this a lot. All we're going to do is put A here on a zig, and of course you still have your running back to the left, but then you have this comeback route and your tight end if he gets some separation. Boom, they're not going to play underneath. Easy throw here on the comeback route. So easy reads here. Now you see here, we're able to throw it to our running back. If we get a pass lead actually out, if we get a man look too, actually what you can do is stem RB down. He actually just wins super easy here. Obviously they ran a zone there, and we were able to just kind of hit the zig route from A. But you see this right here, if this is in man, you're going to see RB should win. If not, just take your check down here on your zig route. Again, easy plays. You have your screen to the left here as we're going to watch. Let your blocks develop here. Take whatever yards you can get. Even with that sprint smash, it's still dangerous. But here's the look we're looking for right here with man. And you're just going to watch here RB. And if you get a good pass lead, actually, he's going to get to the sideline. And then the final play is just jet wide receiver mid-screen. You just really want to mix the touch pass and the jet wide receiver mid-screen in here. Again, really good plays. And the cool thing is you still have this screen over here if you want to throw it. Now, it's to a tight end, not to your running back. But again, that is still something. So they still always have to respect that route. Now we're going to look here. We can throw it to this guy that's on the fake jet sweep. And again, he's going to get a pretty good solid gain here. And then the last one here, if we can take a look here, as long as they don't play it. Nice little comeback here to this guy on the actual wide receiver mid-screen. And it's just going to get really good yards. But the whole point is you have the sweep, you have the kind of like the screen route to the left, mid-screen in the middle. And then, of course, if there is time and they press cover 0 and you have a good receiver outside, B is just going to win for an absolute big-time touchdown.